Hello, happy 2021, everyone, and welcome to our continuing Essential Oils Continuing Education series. I'm here with my dear friend Kim Raymer, and we're joined with Trisha. And today we are going to get into kind of what's going on in January. And already there's a lot of buzz going on. So we're going to cover everything for you. We've changed our time to 3:30 Eastern, 1:30 Mountain Time. Everybody figure out your time in between. And we're hoping that that'll give everybody a chance to hop on and join in if you'd like to. Of course, we record as always, and you can find the recordings on our Facebook pages or my YouTube channel. And without further ado, Kim is my dear friend. We met through doTERRA, and we're both wellness advocates. We met through a mutual friend, Marty Harger, and we have built a beautiful friendship online even before all this hit. We've seen each other a few times in Utah convention, but it's been so nice to be able to do things and share things as we're like-minded with the oils, et cetera, and tag team and help each other out. So Kim is in Park City, Utah with her husband, Bud, and their two grown sons, Chris and Max. And she's an avid outdoors woman, gardener in the spring and summer, and downhill skier, big part of USASA, which is the USA Skier and Snowboarders Association. I always mess that up, but they really support the youth in those sports and creating more of a team environment and supporting them. So Kim, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jake. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer just introduced me in saying how special it is, our relationship. And I can't reinforce that enough, because no matter where you are in ordering doTERRA, sharing doTERRA, doing a business with doTERRA, we're all like-minded people. And so we have different personalities, but we all really want that resource of support, being able to share our issues and find ways of getting more information to the people that we care about. So this has been a beautiful relationship. It's been so much fun to put on this continuing education series, and we have learned a lot as well. Jennifer and I met through doTERRA. We have probably given each other a hug 3 or 4 times when we've been in person at convention, but that really is it. But we feel like we know each other really well. Jennifer and her husband Martine and their daughter Gabriella are normally in the western suburbs of Chicago in freezing cold weather. But right now, Jennifer is in beautiful, warm, sunny Florida and staying at her brother's house with their daughter. So I love what COVID and this pandemic have given us is the ability to be more creative, not only with how we communicate about these products, but also about where we communicate from and feeling comfortable in doing so. Jennifer is a wellness advocate for doTERRA, but in addition to sharing her beautiful knowledge of these products and all of the essential oils emotionally and their physical properties, she has been a licensed massage therapist for 20 years, over 20 years, and gives us the beauty of her touch, the gift of touch in her work. So thank you, Jennifer, for being my partner in this.
Yeah, this has been so much fun, Kim. I really do love it. And I do think you're right. With COVID, it's really taught us all kind of what's important. And I've personally loved all the flexibility, and I've tried to take advantage of that as much as possible. So anyway, we are just going to jump right in. So without further ado, I'm going to get us rolling and share my screen. Da-da-da. Okay, why is this blocking? Hold, please. Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So again, Happy New Year. I feel like I can still say it, even though it's only January 7th. We're going to kind of go over everything that's new in doTERRA. What are the specials this month? But there's a brand new, they're adding some products to the nutritional end of the product line. We're super excited. It's happening tonight in just a couple hours. So we are, God bless you, Trisha. We're going to go through and give you all the scoop. So First of all, I don't know who has tried the peppermint soft gels. I love these. Even my husband loves these. And they are 25% off this whole month. And they are soft gels that are specially coated. They're enterically coated to move past your stomach lining and into the small intestine to really support digestion from that end. So when you're having, occasional gas, bloating, or other digestive difficulties, these are really awesome. And you can take one or two. You could take them before meals. You could take them after. Really, they're so beneficial, and the kids can take them from about the age of 8 or older if they're, sometimes we all eat some junk food and things that don't digest very well. So it's nice to show the kids that there are natural options that work really, really well. So 25% off all month on the peppermint soft gels. Then the product of the month for anybody that has a loyalty reward order of 125 points or more will receive a free tea tree touch. And the tea tree is just, I think, invaluable. It's really nice. Some people say it smells a little medicinal, and it might, but when it's diluted, it's less so. It's softer. It's so good for our skin. It's great also to support a healthy immune response. But Marty had mentioned recently that it's really good to roll on the bottoms of your feet, like your heels and all those dry, callousy parts on your feet, and then put socks on. And so I tried it yesterday during the day. I was running around the house. I just had socks on, and I put some lotion and put some tea tree because I didn't have my roller. I just had the drip full on. I did it neat with some lotion, and already just in one day I could tell a difference, and it really was helpful. It was so easy. You could also do it at night, but if it's cold in winter and you're wearing socks anyway, it might be okay to do during the day as well. It's just really, really good to support healthy skin and nails. And it can even soothe your skin if you've had any minor irritations. So it's a really great addition to have. And I just love that we get, things that we're already ordering, we're getting stuff for free.
Right.
Now,
And
Era, yes,
that is by the 15th of the month for your LRP order.
yes, thank you. Yes, that's by January 15th. So that's not all month. The product of the month is just through the 15th. Thank you for that reminder, Kim. Now we do have a new product. Well, it's not totally new to doTERRA, but it's new to the US market. I believe, do you know, was this in the Asian markets, Kim? Okay, so this Airex is, it clears and cleanses, I guess, similar to our Breathe blend. So it's named Airex to kind of, you think of using it when you need easier breathing, I think, but it doesn't smell anything like the Breathe at all. It's more citrusy, maybe a little woodsy because it's got the frankincense in there, a little
Cardamom.
s-
Cardamom.
what's that with the cardamom? Yeah, it's a little spice, little tiny spice. I love cardamom though, but more citrus because Litzia also smells a little citrusy, tangerine, grapefruit. I mean, those are all very kind of sweet, but I guess in those Asian markets, they've really, really enjoyed this product. It's been a great seller. We recently had it with our BOGOs, and I did get it with a BOGO. And I like it. It's different. It's really nice diffused when when we diffuse oils, things open up. So you think about this, it's really promoting clarity and openness, but you can think about that emotionally as well. You can also add it to your cleaning products, and it's a very good cleanser because of all the citrus in there. And it really, really is nice. So this is now a permanent addition to our collection.
Yay.
Yeah. So it was available as of January 4th. We're past that date. So it's in. So you can go in there and order your Airex. Now, here's one I love, DigestZen. I love DigestZen. And they have now created a new formula. So they've added cardamom, which I love. But when you take cardamom internally, it supports your digestion as well as your respiratory support. So, I mean, although for digestion, it's really for the digestive part. But doTERRA has done research, and I love how they continually research their things. And it's not like, okay, we've done that, it's over here. They're constantly researching. And so there is still ginger, coriander, and peppermint in the digestive blend, that this digestin that they've had before, but they have different amounts. So they've adjusted the amounts. I believe there's still anise in there, but I think it's less potent. I haven't smelled or tasted it yet. This is my understanding, is that it's a little more on the mint and ginger and less on the anise, because some people don't care for that licorice anisey flavor. So I think it's less into that, but it still supports healthy digestion. You can put it on topically or take it internally. It will work either way. And sometimes if I'm having an issue, I'll do both. I'll even rub it on my neck if I've had, something that's really irritating me. And boy, it's like seconds. It just absolutely helps. So that has been changed. So that's new when you order that. Now, so I mentioned tonight they're doing a new, let's see if I can move this box. They're doing, oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Hold please. Technical difficulties. Okay, so here we go. Slideshow, Gerd slide. Okay. So anyway, I was trying to make sure everybody could see, but we'll just figure this out. So doTERRA is always focused on really proactive health. And even if we can't always be proactive, if something happens or we're recovering, our body's in recovering, it's about getting ourselves back to that healthy balance as soon as possible. So they are releasing some new products tonight, the 7th of January at 7 Eastern, and then another replay at 7 Pacific. And you just go to this website. It's called powerofhealthy.doterra.com. It's up on the screen, powerofhealthy.doterra.com. And they will be on there this evening at 7 Eastern. And I put the featured speakers here. Dr. David Hill will be talking, which we love to hear from Dr. Hill. He'll be talking about science and the healthcare end of it. Dr. Nicole Stevens, she's our director of clinical research, and they'll be talking about these products and why they're going to be so different than anything else on the market. So they're basically saying you get to decide what 2021 will look like for you. And we're here to support you. This is doTERRA's whole thing. It's all about choices. And it's just like, they're like, here, we're offering these things, and these are what we are offering for you, if you, whatever choice you make, and however you want to start. If you want to start small, or if you're already past the beginning and you're in the middle, or, wherever you're at in your wellness journey, they're here for us. So, we are super excited about this event, about this launch, and I know for a fact that there's going to be some special discounts given. So you definitely want to check this out. If you cannot get on the stream, I believe they're going to have a recording, but if not, reach out to Kim or myself and we can get you the scoop. Kim, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I am so excited about this. Every January, people go through, New Year's resolutions, et cetera. But what has been going on for the last 12 years with doTERRA has been a steady stream of empowering us as wellness advocates and as people who utilize and appreciate the beauty of these products to place us in a position of being in charge of our own health. And as much as I have loved the products that we've already had in the nutrition side, these products are going to round that out to address some areas of our body that depend on us, making sure we keep them in a healthy homeostasis. I couldn't be more excited than to be a part of this information, but also coming soon too. And then this next month, doTERRA is going to offer, the ability for all of us to be a part of a 21-day health challenge. This isn't a new product that you need to buy it because it's purple or green or orange or another color. It's because it totally is addressing the things that are most precious to us, which are our organs and our whole physiology network really depends on what we're putting in and taking out of our bodies. So really
Absolutely.
exciting.
Yes, and thanks for bringing that up, Kim, because I for one, I'm not a big cleanse person. Um, I That's not usually been my thing, but I am trying to focus on overall being healthier and moving, 6 days a week. And that's something I've been inconsistent with. And so I'm so happy that doTERRA is going to be providing the tools and actually the accountability and the moral support. If we're doing a 21-day health challenge together, let's just try to do our best, jump on together and be together and do this thing. So we'll be addressing more specifics. I think we're maybe even next week after we get all the scoop. We'll address that next week in our class. And if you guys have any questions, of course, reach out to us. But they're going to give us the scoop tonight so that we can get prepared, get all of our products prepared before February 1st is when the 21-day challenge will start. Okay.
I think they are also planning to introduce some guest speakers, and there are a few people who have been able to test these products. Of course, as doTERRA does their research, they always test what they're doing, and they never, as Dr. Hill was saying the other night, I believe it was Dr. Hill, but they never take the easy way. So sometimes it's quite the process of making sure it's the right consistency. We were just talking about digestion, and digestion is one of my favorite products, not only to use, but it's one that I share frequently because digestion is a part of our body we all deal with. But that they took the time on an already very effective product to look at the right formula, the right mixes. How can we make this better? And is there anything that we're missing as we go along? What they were finding is they weren't missing anything, but they found some really cool ways of improving the product based upon input they've been given for the anise, the smell of licorice, which I've grown to love, and I never liked licorice before my life. But it's been such a proven product, and the stories that have been shared with us so far really are testimonials of people that say, I accepted my life was going to be the way it was. And then I realized I'm in charge of my decisions. So hopefully this information will lead you to not only that information, but also being excited about your control over your lifestyle and your health.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, join in tonight if you can, you guys, and get all the scoop. So 7 p.m. Eastern, and then a replay at 7 Pacific. Okay, so Kim and I also wanted to, since it's the beginning of the year, this is the second year that for sure I've done this to have a word of the year. And so Kim and I thought we would share our words of the year and just, maybe give everyone some food for thought about what that means for us. And then you can kind of, think about what it means for you. So Kim, do you want to start?
Sure. My word of intention for 2021 is shine. And I think as you go through this process, if you haven't done it before, it's one that you really have to simplify so that you're not, your mind isn't clouded with the confusion of these are my goals or what do I want to do? But it's like, where do you see your personality and your person in its energy form being, and where are you visualizing? For me, my word is shine. Um, that word can be as you're talking about what are you bringing in and what are you letting go. When you shine, not only in your energy or your abundance, in your health, in your vision, in your goals, you actually emulate that energy to other people. And I know that I do that when I'm shining. And so that is a word that I feel like that is where I want to focus my energies on making sure that I'm always remembering. That's when I'm at my best, is when I shine on myself. When we look at our words, also, many of us have gone through words of intention and what am I letting go? You may have burned old patterns or thoughts in a bonfire in your fireplace and said, I bless that and I don't need that anymore. So my word is to shine upon all those people I'm with and use my energy to inspire others to be successful, to be lighter, to be happier, to use their soul and their message and know it's a real thing.
I love that. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, and so my word is light. So kind of similar to Kim's. And I I also identify greatly with shine, but I just thought light was good in yes, also, shining your light, but also um lighten up. Sometimes I need to lighten up. Don't get too bogged down with things, things like that. Or remember to light up your smile, because sometimes just a smile and a kind word to people will make the day easier. And just things like that. And I'm kind of making a list of all of the ways I can think about the word light and how it would relate to me or actions I could do. And yeah, what are we bringing in, and then what are we letting go? And we did a little fire ceremony here with the full moon, and kind of before the year, to kind of just let go of some stuff. And I mean, I think it's a process, of course, for all of us. But I'm not one to make big resolutions, but I think just having a word that you're kind of focused on for the year and try to come back to that is, it kind of makes everything else fall into place. So we just wanted to share our words for this year.
And I think as you think about your word, number one, declare it. Declare that word, because sometimes there'll be a word that just keeps coming up as you think about, is it freedom? Is it peace? Is it gratitude? There isn't a wrong or a right word. That doesn't mean you're stuck with something. But the more you think about a word that continues to resonate with you, then secondly, after you declare and state that word, start to visualize the images that come in. Jen is light. She shines brightly all the time. But when I think of lightness, I can see where that word probably is meaning a lot to her with everything we've been through this year, and also with her touch to others. But then declare it. When you do say that in a sentence, it will begin to resonate with what your work is and those things that you want to do to serve others, whether it's in your work or whether it's for philanthropy or in the time that you give to others.
Yep. Yep. All good stuff. So yeah, just maybe ponder that if you haven't. It's not too late. Don't worry. It's never too late, really. So we just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, so and then just to wrap up, this is something we love, but this is something that we can all do. If you're using oils, you can share oils because you love them, and then teach others how to do it. It's the point of being helpful and helping someone else. So we just want to let you guys know that there are ways to share. There's many ways to do use oils and share them with people you love, but you can also get rewarded for that. So there's 3 ways to share. So if you refer, and you can get free oils, you enroll friends, you get extra income. If you build a team, you can actually supplement or replace an income that you're already working on. A lot of us have been doing this part-time, and you kind of have to do it part-time until you get to a certain point, but you can actually pay for your product in as little as 3 to 5 focused hours per week, and just personally enroll a few people per month. And it's not that hard to build into a schedule. I know there was a mom that I'd heard of that she only literally had like 3 hours. And so she waited until she has little kids. So when the kids were napping, she would have a focused hour, hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, to get on the phone and contact people and send out samples, or, whatever. But people always do need to try the oils. The oils really sell themselves. And you can actually help people with something and supplement your income. Now, if you're doing, the more hours you put in, the more you get back. It's just like any business. And then you can even replace your income. And this is focus time. I used to think that if I was watching, videos of learning about oils, that was working my business, but it's really not. It's really about talking to people, finding out how you can help them, and then sending them things you can help with. So, even over the holidays, if you talk to people and friends, neighbors, and checking in on people who they might have mentioned, gosh, I have this thing that's been bugging me. I get this chronic, achy muscle when I do this or that, or I am having a hard time sleeping lately, or I'm having some issues with my digestion. They're everyday things that we all have heard people say. So maybe make a mental note and say, hey, I use something natural and my kids do too, and we love it. Would you want to try it, because it works really great? And let them know. I never knew you could use these therapeutically. So here's the thing: give your friend or family member a sample of something, like I said, that's a big deal for them. If it's sleep, headache, digestion, pain, or stress, we all have that at some point or another in life. Tell them 3 cool things about oils, 3 things even 2 things. Tell them how to use them, either aromatically, topically, or internally, whatever works for whatever they're dealing with. And then if they inquire about how do they get their own, you could show them the kits or help them out, get help from us. That's it, the end. It's not that hard. It's really pretty easy. And then if you want further training, there are so many ways to learn. Elise Chedevy is a triple diamond in doTERRA, which is like crazy high. She's got it down. But she has offered free training. She has all different kinds of training. You can do it on your own with dailymentorcalls.com. There's recordings. There's all kind of things. doTERRA.com also has tons of information. doTERRA.com. doTERRA has a podcast too for oil users as well as doing a business. There is just tons of info out there. And so this is from Greg Cook, one of the executive founders. And he says, when you share doTERRA products, you bring hope and wellness to the people you love, your community, and ultimately the world. Selling doTERRA is about service, one drop at a time, one person at a time, and we are serving the world with wellness solutions. And that is their whole thing. One drop. Stop sharing. Hang on. One drop, one person at a time. And when you think of it that way, isn't it, when you think of one person at a time, even one day at a time, if you're trying to tackle something that you want to do, you know, just take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and you can make big changes. Isn't it the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step? I can't remember who said that, but it's one of my favorite quotes. I should.
You did right now.
Yeah. So anyway.
I think what's beautiful about doTERRA, and many people have a misperception on multi-level marketing, but the beauty of the way we market doTERRA and the way we share the information and the samples of these products, it will always be a need and business, because it's sharing our story and sharing the information we have with someone else who may have an issue. It can't be sold on a grocery store shelf because there's no one there to share the message. So it's really a beautiful way of forming community. And I'm not selling somebody a product. I'm selling somebody a solution when I give them a sample or when I'm telling them about a product that could support them.
Yep. Yeah. And I think that's why we passionately stay in this business, because I used to be in restaurant and hotel supply sales, and it was nothing like doTERRA. I mean, it's just apples and oranges. It was just a whole different structure. I mean, never at doTERRA convention have they said, okay, guys, go out and sell. We need more volume. No, they're just like, go give your gifts, share and help the people around you, help them, love on them, end of story. And it's just from the heart. And that's why I think we do this. So anyway, do you have anything else you want to say, Kim, before we wrap it up?
Do remember when we were showing you the graph that everyone who has a story and everyone who has used these oils for a solution can share these oils. Most of the most successful people on the highest levels at doTERRA said, no, I'm not doing this as a business. I just love these oils. But the more you use these oils, as you know, the more you share the information of what you know, and the more friends you make, and the wider your reach is. So just remember, it's out there for all of us.
That's right. And it's really a viable way to supplement your income. And, with 2020 being as it was, 22 million women left the workforce in 2020. And it's just, there's a lot of upheaval, a lot of shifting and changing. And we have found ways that we can share online. We're sharing with you from all over the country right now with this class. You can mail samples, you can text people, talk to people. We have a ton of flexibility, and there's lots of creative ways that you can connect with people and help them out. So we will leave you with that. We look forward to next week, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you can, hop on tonight and see about all the new products in Scoop. So have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.